As AI replaced the language classroom, can it be trusted? That's what we're going to figure out today. I am going to ask ChatGPT questions about Japanese until it blatantly lies to me. I'm not talking about slight inaccuracies. It teaches me something that is absolutely 100% incorrect. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, first things first, let's just start by asking it some general advice on how to learn Japanese. So, I am a beginner to Japanese. Give me some good advice on how to learn. Learning Japanese as a beginner can feel intimidating at first, but with the right approach, it can also be very rewarding and even fun, believe it or not. I'll break it down. Okay, so start with the basic scripts and pronunciation. Hiragana, then katakana, then kanji. Best order to do it, agreed. But get started on kanji as soon as you can. So, good. Build a foundation of grammar. Get used to the subject, object, verb. I like that. Have to kind of get used to that difference from English to Japanese. Good. Small words like wa, o, ni. Yeah, particles. Basic verbs, present, past, negative forms. Good. Textbooks like Genki-wan or Minna Nihongo are excellent for beginners. Agreed. Core vocabulary. Okay. Anki. Great. I'm liking what I see so far. Learn words in context. Super good. They even bold it. Man. ChatGPT coming out with some bangers. Not just isolated words. Practice listening and speaking. Good. If you can't speak perfectly, try shadowing from Japanese shows, podcasts, or YouTube. I agree with this, but a lot of people won't. As long as you're confident that you know Japanese pronunciation or you have someone that can help you with pronunciation, you can start speaking as early as you'd like, as early as you feel comfortable. And if you have a tutor or something like that that can help you, I say start speaking right away. Incorporate kanji gradually. Yep, good. Don't rush. Japanese learners often get discouraged by kanji overload. Yes, I would say as much as you can take. And that's kind of the hardest thing about learning Japanese is just hitting that sweet spot, right? You don't want to be learning things too slow, but not too fast. You just got to find your own pace, and that can change over time. Always be willing to change the pace you're going at and change your goals as necessary to make sure that you are enjoying and that you are getting as much out of your study as you can. Immerse yourself little by little. I like this. Change your phone. Yep. Change it to Japanese. Watch with subtitles, then try without subtitles. The opposite can also be fun. Try watching it without subtitles to see how much you get, then go in with subtitles. That can also be very helpful. Realistic goals and stay consistent. Good. 10 to 20 minutes a day is better than a 3-hour cram session. Now, that is if you're consistent, right? Like they said. Celebrate tiny wins like understanding a song lyric, reading a sign, or holding a short conversation. Cool. Yep. All right. I think that's good. Let's move on to asking it some questions about grammar. Okay, I am a beginner Japanese learner. Tell me about the particle wa and how to use it. Absolutely. Let's break this down. Blah, blah. Fundamental and subtly tricky. Agreed. What is wa? Wa is the topic marker. Most of the time. Tells the listener what the sentence is about. Most of the time. Does not always mean the subject in the grammatical sense. Correct. Marks the topic, which can be different from the subject. Right. Most textbooks teach it as, yes, you can use it as the subject marker, but also other things. It's better to just say, it does not ever need to mark the subject, but it can mark the subject. Okay. How to use wa? Topic wa, comment. Yep, makes sense. Watashi wa gakusei desu. As for me, I'm a student. Watashi's the topic. Sentence is about me. Comment is that I'm a student. Nice. Now, ga is the subject marker, the grammatical subject. Ga always marks the grammatical subject, not that the subject will always be marked with a ga, right? A lot of sentences with ga in them can be marked with a wa instead of a ga. Okay, common patterns, introducing yourself, blah, blah, blah. Talking about likes, dislikes. There are definitely cases where a ga would work better there, but not incorrect. Contrast, yes, a very important use of wa. Nihongo wa hanasemasu ga, eigo wa hanasemasen. As for Japanese, I can speak it, but English, I cannot. Yep, good. Always think, what am I talking about? That's your topic, use wa. Oversimplification, but all right. Often the topic is already known or obvious, right? Often dropped. Don't confuse it with ga, which is more about introducing new information a lot of the time. Yep. And that is good. A few places they put a little emphasis where I wouldn't put, or emphasis kind of put in the wrong place, but nothing incorrect. I agree with all of it. Okay, let's ask it a little bit trickier of a question, still related to the particle wa. So, what particles can wa come after? Okay, here we go. Wa is a topic marker, most of the time. Replaces or follows certain other particles, depending on what you want to emphasize. Yes. Essentially, wa is not a particle that can follow just anything. Yes, it replaces another particle to add a topical emphasis. So, they just said it replaces or follows other particles, or it replaces another particle. So which one is it? It's the top one, right? So they should have just said it replaces or follows another particle to add topical emphasis. Okay, wa after the subject particle. Okay, that is wrong. Wa after the subject particle ga. You can't do that. Okay. Structure ga wa. Neko ga suki desu. I like cats. Correct sentence? Fine. Neko wa suki desu. As for cats, I like them. Okay, so the title says wa after the subject particle ga. Wa is not coming after it. It's replacing ga. And in the explanation, that's what they say it looks like. Here, wa replaces ga to shift from there exists a cat that I like to as for cats, I like them. Right? Topic focus. Also implying there's other things you don't like. But when it comes to cats, I like them. Okay, so title incorrect, explanation correct. I'll call that, I'm being nice here, but I'm going to call that a strike 1. Okay, strike 2. Once again in the title, wa after the direct object particle o. You can't put an o after a wa in a normal sentence. But let's take a look at the example sentences. Okay, keiki o tabemasu, that's fine. Keiki wa tabemasu. Okay, once again, the title is incorrect. It's not coming after, it's replacing the o, which is what would normally happen there. Strike 2, but it's pushing its luck here. Wa replaces o to make the object the topic rather than just the thing being acted on. So in the grammatical sense, it's still the object, but we're marking it with wa to use that topic focus. Okay, wa after other particles. There are a few other particles that can be replaced by or followed by wa, usually to shift focus or contrast. Ni wa, good. De wa, good. Ma de wa, good. Okay, so eki made wa, eki made de wa. So just a typo here. They're explaining it as made wa, but they have made de wa typed here. Eki made de wa aimasen. Incorrect sentence. It'd be eki made wa. That's strike 2.5. And okay. This video's over, folks. Mo wa. Mo can be well, mo would actually normally replace wa or ga, but here they have it coming after, they have wa coming after mo, which is absolutely incorrect. There is no way to defend this. I've never seen it in any grammar books. I've never seen it in my 11 years of translating. I've never seen it anywhere. It is absolutely wrong. There is no tomodachi mo wa kimasen. And there is no defending a wa after a mo. Hopefully in this video you can kind of see the weaknesses in AI for studying. It's just gathering globs of information and maybe checking it every once in a while, but it's getting incorrect information and throwing it at us as if it were fact. And it's information that's 100% wrong. So now 92% of the time it's probably going to be fine, but it's going to have these straight up wrong answers. So no sugarcoating that, but I'm not going to say don't use AI at all, but you can see that even in these example sentences, it's just making typos or telling you things that are completely incorrect. So you pretty much have to double check any information you're getting from AI. And if it comes to that, maybe for you it'd be better to just look at the old sources, a dictionary or Tai Kim's grammar guide or anything, or just a normal old textbook. So just be careful in how you use AI because it could be lying to you. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you have not yet, and hit that bell notification so you're notified whenever I upload a video. 本当にありがとうございました. I will see you around. またね.